Hey guys, Devmitra, one more time. A very warm welcome, a very good afternoon to all of you. Hope you guys are enjoying my session, right? In my previous session, I have talked about the HR policies that can be made by a company. Right now, I'm going to talk about how can you be blacklisted from a company. What are the reasons that company can blacklist you guys? Because it happens with so many times. Because without knowing the reason, sometimes some candidates can be blacklisted by that company. Okay, right now I'm going to talk about this, how we can avoid it. Okay, so the first thing is, who would want to know how to get on the boss's wrong side, knowing what could get you blacklisted in one sure short way to avoid it. What I have said, this could save you from looking over your shoulder during interviews, from looking with switching while switching jobs. What could be the reasons that may you get blacklisted? Okay, what can be the reasons? What do you think? Okay, the first thing is, did you fake your educational qualification? Did you exaggerate your work experience? Did you provide the wrong information about yourself? Likewise, countless things may screw up yourself. Okay, so and the chances of getting a job back with the company. So, or the employers can even blacklist you. So, understand from that from this session the reasons why a job seeker is on an employment blacklist. Okay, while you advance in your professional journey, one guaranteed method to establish to tarnish your good name is being blacklisted by your company. While they could be multitude of the reasons not to get shortlisted for a job, like the candidate does not have a particular skill or lack of experience. Getting blacklisted from an earlier job is another story altogether. You could get blacklisted if you have made some severe error which give the hiring manager to the recruiter an excellent reason to take you out of the running. This could hurt your chances of growing career. Okay, so in this session, let's understand why an employee gets blacklisted from the company and some preventive measures to avoid being blacklisted by the employer. Okay, the facts and figures. I'm going to talk about this. What is the towards the end of 2021? Okay, Bonis is best known for the directing the film version of Alex Vela Judge's novel. Okay, is Strip Ragu Saru Veleni joined forces with the general workers union to organize a commission to protect or regulate the rights of the persons working in the cinema, theater, and television industries. Workers in the film industry have recently complained about not being paid and having other disagreements with their bosses. However, the union is saying that they're striving to find more members. Members find it too difficult to join because employers are concentrate about being blacklisted. Okay, so significance of upcoming values in the workplace. Values are always intended to represent what is essential to you. Your values will always define your guiding principles or life goals that guide you across every aspect of your life, whether social life, whether professional life, personal life, etc. Personal values have more than the one purpose in your life. They may also be valuable in the workplace, informing job searches and career decisions. To define your work values, prioritize them from most essential to least significant. Okay, these might include recognition, accomplishment, independence, health, working circumstances, fairness, etc. Films and or sectors with techniques and aims most favorable to your values. If you have a clear idea of which values are vital to your job efforts. Okay, your workplace values serve as guiding principles for choosing between good and inadequate working methods, driving critical decisions and career choices. Being responsible is an example for a workplace value. Making an impact, detail oriented, providing high quality service, being truthful, making good commitment, being dependable, being upbeat. Work values are essential regardless of whether you are an employee or an employer. When your work is in line with your beliefs, it can help you find purpose in what you do daily at work. Your profession might signify more than merely putting money in your bank account. Maintaining workplace principles can also assist an individual advance in their career. Why are you under employment blacklist? Okay, so why you can be blacklisted by a employer? Okay, so I'm going to talk about this. Want to know why an employee like you gets to into the bad phase of life? There are several things that can screw up your work life. One such event is an employment blacklist. Okay, employers can even stop you from being hired by other companies. Even employer blacklist you, there are no ways to expect a job position from the respective companies. Hence, understand why an employee is under the employment blacklist. Okay, some of the things that get you blacklisted are out of your control, but a lot of to be learned from it. Okay, being unprofessional means using inappropriate language on social media, not following work ethics, bad behavior, bad mouthing. Okay, so being careless shows employees that you lack professionalism and interest in your work, or are not willing to follow the superior's instruction. Dishonesty is also a means of getting blacklisted from job that starts with simple exertion to out and out lies. Producing irrelevant or false data information about your background can be blacklisted once found. Being let go early from a contract you had through a company is also why the recruiters will blacklist you, by making the employers feel inadequate or fear that you make them feel wrong about the client. Using different recruiters to apply for the same job puts the employers in chaos and reflects by blacklisting you. Applying your resume for the same job position uh, too much a number of times can make employers blacklist your profile. Making the difficult employers reach out to you through phone calls during working hours can make them think that you are not liable, trustworthy, or irresponsive for the job, can lead to blacklist. Okay, after acing an interview, discussing the job offers, signing for the contract, and other formalities, rejecting the job offer at last moment can lead you to be blacklisted. So, how to prevent yourself from getting blacklisted from this kind of things? Okay, as a job seeking professional or an employee, a few lies you do in work life can lead you to a significant disaster of employment blacklist. Even if the employer feels that they are not truthful, then blacklist options are raised immediately. No one wants to end up on that list ever. Being blacklisted from jobs means hiring managers will think twice about hiring you. So, to make it simple, finding the next job or career opportunity becomes more difficult. To avoid, to prevent yourself from getting blacklisted from jobs, there are some ways that you must take into practice in your professional journey. The first one is being professional. Be a good professional at your workplace. Dress nicely for an interview. Clean up your negative image on social media or other platforms, and reconsider your previous settings. Stay on your work appropriately, both online and work at work appropriately. Okay. Treat your employers and everyone at the workplace more professionally and respectfully. Be careful, stay relaxed, and take your own time to proofread your work. It can be your application materials and much more. Double check the instruction of for applications or your deadline while applying of the job or time for an interview. Employers expect candidates who show attention to details. Be honest, never exaggerate or stretch the truth over any false pieces of information. Tell your employers only the relevant information and nothing more significant or minor, like your previous work experience, accomplishments, academics, etc. Okay. Speak with the consent employer. Every problem has its own solution, as employee needs to understand it and start finding solutions for why they were blacklisted from the company. They may need to do an employment blacklist check. Okay. Speak with the consent employer regarding the occurrence in a more polite way and make them know your situation. Convince them and follow the due formalities suggested by them. This can put an end card from any bad happenings in your career. Get feedback. Once you found that your profile got blacklisted, make sure to reach the respective employer in person and get feedback on why you got blacklisted. Be patient and handle the situation wisely. Never get shy over getting some constructive feedback from your respective people. Make it go forward. After getting feedback, advise instructions to be followed in lifting your profile blacklist. Make sure to follow every employee's instructions. For example, it can be a contract fee, training fee, liability from to write for the organization, and much more. As it helps you satisfy your counterpart and get rid of the hindrance. Okay. So, should you take these steps to avoid getting blacklisted? Yes, it's necessary. It's very much necessary to know the reasons for your employment blacklist, as it helps you understand your mistakes and wrongdoings against the company and resolve them as quickly as possible. You may think that you are enthusiastic about doing things when you are just a nuisance, as recruiters are the reasonable people, and reaching out to make amends can go a long way in getting yourself removed from the blacklist. So the last thing I would like to say, that you can put yourself out from blacklist. The important thing is to follow specific methods to address the situation and wisely use it. Okay, being on a blacklist from the company or not, always remember to stay polite and humble and never burn bridges with unnecessary practices. Make sure to follow all the significant metrics to stay away from blacklisting. So guys, I know no, none of us wanted to be blacklisted, right? So kindly follow all the rules and kindly take your time to understand the company's protocol, and don't do something that can harm your career, because in the starting of your career it's very much needed to be a very good employee. Not only the starting of career, I mean to say the whole professional life you need to be a professional person, because without professionalism we are nothing. In a company, in an organization, we are hired for only for our professionalism, right? They don't hire us for our personal skill set. So kindly follow all those things and always be a good person. Always help others, make them feel whenever a new joinee is in your company, always give them that environment that we are always here to help you and guide you. Always treat well to the ground staffs who are working for you, who are bringing tea, coffee, and your breakfast or lunch for you, because they are also part of your organization. So it is your duty to treat them in right way, because today you are working in an organization. Maybe in future when you are going to join another organization, maybe that time there will be more people, and that behavior matters, guys. Okay, so kindly don't do something that can make your life, that can give you that be in danger. Okay, so this is for today's session, guys. Bye for them from the Mr. side. Okay, kindly subscribe my channel, hit the bell icon, and comment below. I am not getting one comment from your side. Right now, I'm feeling like I'm not doing anything for you. So if you are not enjoying my session, kindly tell me that Mr. your session is not good. Okay. So guys, kindly comment below. Okay. And in PCS Global, there are so many videos are going on, our technical videos, our training videos, So you can go and reach all those videos, and after you can get their knowledge from there. Okay, our admissions are going on. There are loads of batches that already has been started. Some batches are going to start. If you want to join in PCS Global, kindly communicate with us. We will provide all details, because we are PCS people. We are here to help you, and we will be always here to help you. Okay. So this is for today's session. Bye for now.